So, welcome guys. This was the question given. I wanted to find out what fraction of the red shaded area is the part of the entire quarter circle. So that's a quarter circle, the bigger one, and inside there is a semicircle. So let me start off. Let me assume the semicircle has a radius of r. So let this be the center. Let semicircle's radius be r and let quarter circle's radius be s. So as prima facie, if you see this problem, very very simply you can actually think of how can you form a relation between r and s. So that will solve the question. You need to form a relation between r and s so that you can solve this question. So very simply, whenever you get a circle, you can see my previous videos uploaded on PrepZone channel. There are some basic constructions you need to plot so that you have a proper understanding of what this figure says. So since it's a curved surface and this is a tangent to this, even this part is tangent to this. So even if you have no idea of where the problem will lead us, just start off with drawing some perpendiculars. See, I'm just dropping two perpendiculars. So this will be a perpendicular. I'm just joining the center of this with point of tangency, and as a rule this will be perpendicular. Just again drawing here. So what would be this? This is r, this is also r. So by symmetry, even this will be r and this will be r. So y symmetry, this is already 90. So there's no other go, but everything should be r. So this is what you have now. So let me again draw a line joining this part to the center. So what would be this part's length? Is it root 2r by Pythagoras theorem, right? So this will be root 2r. Now again, let us see. I'll be writing this as s. This entire radius is s for the quarter circle. So I again need to, I got at least one dimension now. This is root 2r. So let us try to find out what more can be done. So I'll try to drag this. Okay, this is where it has joined. So what next can be done? I'll try to drag this here. It is the same line being dragged till this point. So what can we say about this line now? You know, this is r, this is r. So this line is actually what? It's bisecting this chord, right? This is bisecting the chord. So what can this line be now? This line is nothing but perpendicular bisector. So why is this a perpendicular bisector? So let's observe this carefully. For this circle, the bigger circle, there is no bigger circle here, but just imagine there is a bigger circle here. I'll just show you in a figure here. Suppose this is a circle, this is a chord, and suppose a line bisects this chord. If there is a random line and if it bisects this chord, suppose this and this, then it, by corollary, it has to pass through the center of this circle. So similarly, for this quarter circle, this line should act as a perpendicular bisector because this should pass through the center. There is no other way this line can be, since it's bisecting the chord. This is one bisecting part and this is the other, r. So this should be a perpendicular bisector. So you get this angle as 90 degrees. Okay, so I'll try to join this now. This is similar to what problem we had already solved. You can refer the previous videos. So I'm again trying to join this. Why did I join this? Because there should be some a point where I need to get a relation between s and r. So here I can get a right triangle. See here, this is a right triangle. You already found this length. This will be S, right? This is a radius, so this dotted line will be S. So what will be the relation now? S square will be equal to 2r square plus r square from this triangle. Okay, so what is the relation now? S is root 3r, right? This is the relation. Now what is the area of semicircle? Semicircle is half pi r square. What is the area of the quarter circle? It is fourth of a part of pi s square. So you can directly eliminate this. 2 will go up. So what is the ratio now? 2r square by s square. This is what is the fraction, right? This is what we seek to find out. Now just substitute s. You will get this as 2 by 3. So a moderately difficult problem, some basic visualization is just required. So more of practice is needed to crack such problems. So answer is 2 by 3.